We are back.
We are back and better than ever.
No, we...
It's officially been a year since we moved into the flat.
You mean the penthouse?
Yes, sorry, the penthouse.
We kind of thought it was about time to share our journey.
What it's really like living with your sister.
Navigating life in your 20s.
And all of our views in between.
Our views from the penthouse.
Waterloo. Waterloo. I don't know why that song's in my head. It's like every time.
No.
You know what I'm going to say?
When we go to Warwick Avenue.
Yeah.
How did I know you were going to say that?
It's like twin telepathy. Every time we get on the Bakerloo line.
When I get...
and we go through Warwick Avenue, I just can't help but sing Duffy. When I get to Warwick Avenue.
Amy never knew that it was about that, and it says, meet me by the entrance of the tube.
No, I had no idea. I did love Duffy though. I was a big Duffy fan.
She got kidnapped.
I know. What the hell, we were speaking about this at the weekend? No, was it at the weekend or on New Year? I can't remember because I basically went to the same place for New Year as I went just this weekend. And
I thought you went to Frank's parents this weekend.
No, to Rad's.
You literally said, I'm going to Frank's home.
Frank's friend's home. You missed the friend in the middle.
Right. Why didn't you just say Rad?
I think I did say Rad, but then I think...
You didn't.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Basically, I've been to the same place in the space of like 2.5 weeks. So like, I'm getting confused as to what time was what. But on one of the visits, we were speaking about Duffy and someone was explaining the story about how she got kidnapped for like, was it like 5 years?
I don't know, but no one knew about it. Like,
no.
It wasn't a thing.
No.
It wasn't a...
Which is quite surprising because they often say like, oh, when stuff happens to like celebs, it's always like really well spoken about. But so much happens in the world that we don't hear about.
Crazy.
I think
she's like spoken out about it.
Yeah, I think she has. Because she disappeared. She did quite literally disappear. Like, she didn't bring out any new music.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was being very dramatic. 4 weeks.
Right.
But it was quite dramatic. She was drugged and raped and taken abroad. What?
That's mad that can just happen to a pretty well-known singer, celebrity.
I know, and no one realises she's missing for 4 weeks. Well, and maybe they did. I don't know.
What's the other one that she does?
Oh, begging you for mercy. Yeah, why won't you release
me? Hang on. If you listen to the lyrics of that, why won't you release me?
She knew. What are the other words? Why won't you release? Down on my knees, I'm begging, please stop playing games. Something like that, isn't it? Don't know why I think I'm a singer when I get onto this podcast. Basically, Rad has these CDs he made when he was younger, and in like the bit where we go when we go round, he only has a CD player. Like, we can't plug into an aux, so we have to play the same CDs over and over again all night, and they're like really old songs. So they've got like that on. They've got like James Blunt, good songs, but like very old school. And
so he was a Duffy fan?
I guess he was a Duffy fan, yeah.
What else was on there?
A couple of Black Eyed Peas, Mika.
Oh, you sent me a video, yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, you sent me a video of...
No, that was when I was skiing.
Oh, that was skiing.
Yeah.
Right, so tell me how was skiing? I feel like I haven't seen you, haven't spoken to you.
I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah.
I've been away so it's Tuesday today, obviously. 2 for Tuesday when you get 2 own girls for the press one on a Tuesday. I can say that so fast now. It's just like ingrained in the brain. I got back on Thursday evening and I'd left the Saturday before. So I've been gone for like 11 days. I haven't slept in my bed yet since I've been home.
Well, you got back today.
Yeah. So I went skiing on Saturday. Skiing for like 6 days, and then on the Friday we went to Rad's, and then I stayed at Frank's. He's just bought a house, and we stayed there. I stayed there for the first time on Sunday night on his blow up bed, which is just...
Really?
Why won't you release me? It's not fun sleeping on a blow up bed. It just isn't. Like, we used to do it camping every year for 6 weeks. When you're a child, I just don't think you think about stuff like that. But like, I haven't slept very well for the last 2 nights. And like,
so why did you stay?
Well, you know, his new house. I can't just be like, see ya. Like, he wants to stay there, doesn't he? Because it's like fun and exciting, and it's like, oh, blow up bed.
You don't have to sleep there, though.
No, but it was kind of exciting.
Was it wobbling?
Yeah, it's like when I'm sat on it and we're both lying in bed, and then
he
gets up and I just go, bong. And then he gets back on and I bounce back up again.
Yeah.
But like, the weird thing with blow up beds is, and I don't really remember this when we went camping, but when I sleep on a blow-up bed in a house, they get very wet.
They do.
Like it woke up this morning soaking wet. Don't get that. What is that? Condensation from the air inside.
Yeah, maybe. Before we had it on a tent. And it was like,
and it's on the
ground rather than on carpet.
Yeah. I think that definitely does have something to do with it, on what it's on. I think I should tell him to put like a towel underneath or like something, because there's something to do with the cold air inside, and then it creates like condensation because you're hot, your body heats like hot, and the air's I don't know.
So condensation happens when water vapor touches a cold surface, and then it turns into a liquid.
Because we're a heat source, aren't we? Like our body heat is on the bed.
It's probably warming up
the bed, the air.
The bed, yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I just woke up and I just thought I can't do it again. I just was so excited to come home today. No offense, Frank. Like, loved the new house. Congratulations. Like, very proud. But can't sleep on that bed again.
I mean, he's getting a bed, so you can stay around when he's got a bed.
Oh, yeah. I'll stay around when the bed's there. He's having a mattress delivered on Friday, so it's fine. I think and he's away anyway, so it's fine.
He's gone away again?
Well, he goes on Thursday, yeah. What was the point of the story?
Haven't seen you.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Because we came home and then we went straight to Rad's and then I stayed at Frank's. So I only really got home today. So I'm literally so excited to stay in my bed. You don't realise how much you miss like your own bed. Like the bed at skiing was so comfortable, but it's just not your own bed. And my bed is just the best bed in the entire world. It just really, truly is. And anyone can fight me on it. But everyone that sleeps in that bed, every single person, there's been a lot of people in that bed, let me tell you. That was a really bad joke. Everyone that sleeps in that bed like wakes up and is just like transformed. Lots of people ask me where the mattress is from. I think Mum bought the mattress like, this sounds a bit creepy, but I think it was on like eBay.
Really? But you've had it a while. And mattresses, you should buy a new mattress after like
8 years.
Yeah.
You're meant to change your mattress every 8 years, but I'm not getting rid of that mattress ever.
Has it got a topper? That's probably what it is. It's probably not the mattress.
No, it hasn't got a topper. Got a mattress protector.
Yeah, no.
It's the mattress. The mattress is the comfiest mattress in the entire world. I'm not lying.
So you went skiing.
Yeah, I went skiing. It was so much fun. It was really fun, but we didn't have great weather, which when you're skiing is like really quite imperative. Because
as in it snowed a lot.
I've never in my life seen so much snow. The week before we went, it was practically green and everyone was panicked that like lots of people cancelled their holiday. It's like one extreme to the other. You can't ski without snow. But if it's snowing too much, you can't really ski either. It is one of them, like you need it to be perfect and you can't count on the weather. And skiing holidays aren't cheap. So when you pay to go skiing, it's a bit annoying when you get shit weather, but like it was fine. We still skied. We still managed to ski every day. But 3 of the girls who I went with had never skied before, and learning to ski in a whiteout is not really...
A whiteout?
A whiteout.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know if that's 100% the technical term.
Who was calling it that?
And that's what people call it. Like that's what we call it, a whiteout.
Yeah, but where did you hear that term? Because
the term's been floating around for a while.
I'd never heard it before.
No, it's been there for a while.
A whiteout.
A whiteout. It doesn't sound as good when I say it.
It sounds like something an Australian would say.
Yeah.
Whiteout.
It doesn't sound good in English. A whiteout.
Dude, I got a whiteout.
I got a total wipeout. Oh, no. Total whiteout.
Isn't that program?
Yeah, it's a great program.
We used to watch that so much.
It honestly makes me cry laugh, that program.
They should have it as like a thing you can go and do.
No, they do. But
so like
sure.
Not the actual one. They have like versions of it, don't they? But not the actual one. It's not even funny. It's the commentator.
Yeah, it is.
We used to sit there, like us, and so Dad would even just sit there and watch it with us. And he'd just take the piss out of
It's
all
so
of them.
funny.
It's horrible because we find pleasure in people's pain.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's... We're literally laughing at you falling over.
I know, but it's just, because it's just so funny.
Probably wouldn't be allowed nowadays.
Anyway.
There was a whiteout.
No, it was fine. We managed to ski every day and stuff, but it did just snow a lot. One day we went to the Folly, which is like the big, like, it's amazing. They've got like 5 restaurants in there, and then you do like après and stuff. And we basically got evacuated off the mountain.
You got evacuated?
Well, so basically what happens is you can get a gondola up. I mean, most après you ski to and then you ski back down from. Like you can get gondolas and lifts up to them, but most people will ski to it because it's like on your way, like halfway down.
Is there such thing as drink skiing?
What do you mean?
Like drink driving?
No.
You're allowed to drink and ski?
Oh, it's a free-for-all.
That's so bad.
It's so bad.
Dangerous.
We literally said, you just wouldn't be able to do that here. I don't know how it's allowed. I actually don't know how it's allowed.
Yeah. Like, you can't even drink and scooter. You can't drink and cycle.
No, but I suppose there's no cars. You're on a slope. You're not... There's only other skiers. It's like saying you can't drink and walk home. Or like you can't...
No, because you have got these long things attached to you and sticks with like pokes at the end, and you could just like ram into people.
I mean, yeah, it is kind of like driving in a sense where like it's not really about what you're doing, it's the person behind you. So like if you hit someone when you're skiing, it's always the person's fault who's behind coming down. Skiing is so dangerous.
Yeah.
Poor Natasha Richardson. I mean, she died skiing.
Who?
The mum from the Parent Trap died in a skiing accident.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, Natasha Richardson. Liam Neeson's wife in real life. And then he had to play in Love Actually, the poor man, and his wife died.
Yeah.
They always give him
that.
They always give him.
I didn't know it was skiing.
Yeah, skiing.
God, that's horrible.
The thing with skiing is it doesn't even have to be that dramatic. Like I think she skied into like a fence, or she was like at the bottom and she didn't stop in time and ski into something, and it's the same as Michael Schumacher.
I know, but that is just so not ironic, but like,
yeah,
that's just so ridiculous because he has one of the most dangerous jobs in the world, and then he gets put into a coma via a skiing accident rather than at work, rather than a Formula One car crash.
I'm pretty sure. So he was skiing off piste and he had a GoPro on, I'm pretty sure, and he hit a rock went through his helmet. And he's obviously...
That's just mad. Like, F1 is more dangerous. But then at the same time, you could say it's not because there are so many precautions now. Or nowadays, there are so many safety things. You should see the things that they walk out of.
Yeah, I know.
Like, they should be... Like, most of them should die when they crash. But because of all the safety precautions, they don't. But, like, skiing, yes, you're wearing a... You're not even wearing a helmet.
Yeah. I mean, some people don't, but you do wear a helmet, yeah, typically.
I didn't wear a helmet.
Hannah.
Did you wear a helmet?
When we went skiing?
Yeah.
I don't
When
really
you went skiing this time?
Oh, yeah. I wore a helmet, yeah.
Really? I don't know what I'm thinking of. Maybe we did. But yeah, like, you're not very protected.
Not really, no.
Like, you have no control over other people around you. Like, that's like those stupid girls on the skating rink, the ice rink, who it's exactly the same. Like, they're doing circles around you and it puts you off balance. So if someone swoops past you when you're skiing and it puts you off.
Hannah's talking about when we went at Christmas to Somerset House. We went ice skating at Somerset House, and there was obviously girls there that were like professional or figure skaters or whatever, and they were just obviously, as you would, because I would if I could skate like that,
but it's like
around.
go to a rink on your own, or go to a professional rink where other people are the same level. Like, not when there's tiny little kids like just trying to skate around and they're flying past, like, and it's so off-putting, and they're also completely fucking up the ice.
She's angry.
No, but it's just like they're just doing it to show off. Like, go somewhere where it's your own level. That's just like a family ice skating thing. It does annoy me because it really like would put you off balance when they're going right past you. And
Hannah's just bitter because she can't ice skate.
Yeah, no, I'm bad at ice skating. I get better every year. But I'm just saying. Anyway.
No, I know. I agree. It is very dangerous. But I did ski down drunk after that once. Bronte and I were like, let's do it. I had to convince her a little bit.
Well, what do you do otherwise? Just get the thing back down?
Yeah, so you get the annoying thing is you can get the gondola back down, but it closes at a certain time. So then you have to leave. Whereas if you ski down, you can stay for as long as you like. I mean, they don't stay open that late.
Can you ski in the dark?
Yeah. It gets dark. It's same as here. So it got dark at like 4:30.
Right.
5.
You could put lights on the end of your skis. That'd be fun.
It's not very far. Like, from where you stop to do après and then from where you have to ski back down, like, it's not that far to go if you know how to ski.
Didn't you have a ski in, ski out?
Yeah, it was ski in, ski out, but we didn't really... So basically, we were staying in a chalet, which was slightly outside of Val d'Isère, so like not in the actual proper town centre. And it was like proper snow. It was like thick snow, like could easily have skied from out of our door and skied down, but like we didn't really know where you went from there. It's not like we were on top of a mountain and could have skied down. Well, we were on top of a mountain. I can't really explain it. Anyway, we didn't do the ski in, ski out around the chalet. But
that's a shame.
Yeah, I think we could have skied from up in Val d'Isère and skied back to our chalet, but I don't think we couldn't ski from our chalet up the mountain to Val d'Isère, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because some of the girls we were with weren't like really confident skiers. It was probably quite a pointless part of the specifications. But like the chalet was beautiful. We booked with Hip Hideouts. They have like quite a few places in Val, and I think they have places elsewhere. Val. Just look at me with the skiing lingo.
But all your photos are lush. You all look glowing, like skin, so flawless.
Really?
All your eyes look really like...
It's the white, it's the snow. Everything pops because everything is white around you.
Yeah, really good photos. That one, I don't think you've replied to me. That one, I think India posted it on, it was like a few swipes in. And all of the blonde girls are wearing the same outfit. And then you're in the middle, brunette, with the blue, and it just looks like...
I know.
It looks like a hen do.
I know, we said that.
You look like the bride.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a good photo of you, because all you... Okay, this is horrible to say, but you just look at you.
Really?
Because they're in black as well. It kind of just makes it focus on you. Like, that should be... You should post that photo.
Really?
Yeah.
God, I didn't even think about it.
It's so good. It looks like a hen do, but it also looks like an ad.
Well, it was an ad.
Oh, right.
For Jack Wills, but it wasn't really part of the ad, but we did all wear Jack Wills while we were there. We were sponsored by Jack Wills for one of our days, but I just went for the blue. Some of the other girls wanted the blue and they couldn't get it because they have a blue suit, but I went for the blue jacket and pants set.
Right. But yeah, really cute. All really cute photos.
Everything looks so nice in the snow.
Yeah.
And like, honestly, it snowed so much. I mean, meters of snow. Never seen so much snow. I mean, I did a ski season. I don't remember seeing that much snow ever.
I guess it's winter.
Yeah. On the day we left, it was like -18.
Oh, fuck that. No, like it was -4.5 this morning. And oh my God. Like, I mean, the car was an ice cube. It took me so long to scrape it off. Scrape all the ice off.
That car takes a while to heat up as well.
Oh, it was horrendous. I get cold in the middle of the night as well now. I couldn't, -18. I don't know how people live in places where you have that kind of snow and that kind of, I guess the heating systems are probably better.
Oh yeah, our chalet was not cold in the slightest in the chalet ever once.
No, but I honestly, hats off if you live in a cold country. Like someone I work with is from Russia and I always complain that it's cold and she's like, this is not cold. You should see where I come from. It's like meters of snow.
Really?
And I'm like, that's great for you, but...
I guess if you're used to it, you're used to it. And it's fine. Like, you just dress for the cold. You just wrap up. Like, you wear thermals.
I just can't get warm. Sometimes it's just too cold for me. I wasn't even made for England winter. Mm-hmm. I was made for the sun.
Yeah, I'm ready for the sun now. Now I've had my skiing holiday. I'm ready for it to be spring. Like, I'm so bored of being cold now.
Same. And I feel like it's only just hit real winter now.
Yeah, it feels like it's getting colder.
Yeah.
But it's stopped raining. Like, it's not been raining, which is nice. When I left for skiing... It's
warmer when it rains. Like, winter is cold, not rain.
I hate the rain.
Like, we're in the midst of winter now. But then it's weird because the days are getting longer.
I noticed that today.
Yeah, so did I.
Just today I noticed.
Same. That it wasn't pitch black when I got home.
Yeah.
But anyway... Let's not talk about the weather.
So British of us. So British of us.
Okay.
Happy Tuesday. That was a long old intro. Mum keeps messaging me. Does she keep messaging you?
About what?
She obviously listens to the podcast, but like throughout the day at different points. And then every now and then I'll get a text like, earlier she texting, I was 3 months pregnant when I got married. And I'm just like, what? And then I remember, it's literally so random.
We can post, how we were talking about the other day, our parents' wedding album, how it's strange for us to see them like that. Actually sent us some of the photos. She's obviously gone and dug it out to send us some photos of it.
Where is it? I can't find.
We will post. Maybe on our story.
Found it. Oh, yeah.
Skin looks flawless though, doesn't it?
Flawless skin. The dress is, I mean, the back's quite sweet.
Sweet.
Oh my God, it's so weird. It just looks like me and you. It's so weird.
Me and you, what, mum and dad? What? I'm mum and your dad.
What's happened to my microphone? No, it's just like that picture of her.
I know.
How much could that be me or you? Who do you think that looks like more?
But none of us have those sort of eyebrows. Weird, isn't it? I guess like thin eyebrows were the thing.
Eyebrows are such a weird thing because me and you have such different eyebrows. Our eyebrows are the polar opposite.
I think eyebrows are your own. I think they're the only thing that are your own. Like, you can't pass them on.
No, because you have great eyebrows. I don't think I've got great eyebrows.
I ruined my eyebrows when I was younger because, you know what? I'm gonna name and shame him. A friend of mine. Well, he wasn't really a friend at the time when he said this. In secondary school, I had really bushy eyebrows. Monobrow, the whole thing. Like really big eyebrows, which today I'd fucking kill for to like shape them and they'd be great. We were sat in food tech. You know, at Isha.
I didn't do food tech at Isha because I only started in year 10. So I wouldn't have picked it as one of my courses.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jack Hale made a joke about my huge eyebrows. And back then it was definitely all the rage to have thin eyebrows. And I honestly went home and I plucked out all my eyebrows.
Hannah.
Like when I say all my eyebrows, I just drew on a thin line with a pencil. I'll have to find the photos and they've never been the same. I put all the shit on there to try and grow them back. Once they started growing back, I was getting them waxed and threaded and all the shit. I've tried HD brows, I've done it all. Some bits just haven't recovered. And I'm really sad that I did that. And I did that because someone just said to me, oh, look at made a joke about my huge eyebrows.
Oh my God,
and
that's
that
so
one
sad.
day, that one comment, and actually...
What is happening to my microphone?
I don't know.
She's sliding. Like, what is going on?
Amy, it's because it's not on properly.
That is really, really
sad.
sad.
And we went on to be really good friends, and he was like one of the guys in our guy friend group, and he was great, but yeah, he was the person that said to me about my eyebrows, which made me literally pluck all of them out. I'll find a photo. I remember I have this photo and I'm wearing my I Heart JB top.
Oh my God. I mean, that's really sad that you were obviously impacted by something that someone said about you in like a passing comment, like they haven't even thought about it. But thin eyebrows were all the craze, but that's like a perfect example of how like trends, like you do things for a trend, like this whole lasering and waxing your entire body, it is a trend.
It's a social construct that women shouldn't have hair. Like that's slightly different.
No, but women are like, this sounds so weird, but we were speaking about it the weekend. We were saying like all of our mums and our parents, like that generation, they all have like big old bushes. Like they're not bothered. Like that generation, our like parents' generation, aren't bothered about being like.
Yeah, but women have always gotten rid of their underarm hair and their leg hair and stuff like that. But like, yeah, okay, like, the bikini thing.
But nowadays, like we are lasering our entire body from like a very young age, and we're being influenced and told, and like that's like, I think it's quite trendy.
It's that it's not seen as attractive for women to have body hair. It's not a trend. It's not because women want to do it. It's because it's not seen as attractive.
No, I know.
That's what it is.
No, but it's not always been like that.
No, I know. And some guys
like it.
Love a bush.
Some guys love a bush.
They definitely wouldn't feel the same about hairy legs or hairy underarms.
They might do. But people are taking a stand these days.
Oh, yeah, I know.
We were talking about it this weekend, and we were saying about how some guys, like older guys, don't like the thought of a completely hairless woman because it reminds them of like children. Like, yeah. When you're a child, you're obviously completely hairless and it feels a little bit wrong. So I feel like where people are just like waxing and lasering and doing all of this now because they think it's like they're socially conforming to what they think they should do, actually in the future it might change again, or men as you grow older might be like, well, where's all your hair?
Oh, but I never lasered the actual, like, only the bikini line.
Yeah.
I would never laser the whole bit because, like, yeah, just in case you want to grow it out.
Yeah.
This is like the bum and boobs thing. I was watching The Hills. I mean, they all start getting boob jobs.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're tiny, tiny, tiny stick thin with no bum. You know how it used to be a saying, like, does my bum look big in this? Because that was a bad thing for your bum to look fat. But it was great to have huge boobs, but have like really low-waisted trousers or jeans with like a tiny little bum.
In the hills, they are tiny and they all wear such small, low-waist stuff. And I've always had like dimples in my back, like my lower back.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was at school, it would be really sexy if your like trousers or jeans like showed your like dimples in your lower back. I remember that being such a trend. I do remember everyone getting boob jobs, and it was such the trend and the craze to have big boobs. And I remember when I was like 14, 15, like I would always say, as soon as I hit 18, I'm getting a boob job. Like, I want bigger boobs. I hate my boobs, they're so small. And now I literally could not care less.
Same.
But I don't know if that's just because I'm older, or if because it has become less trendy to have big boobs.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Before it was big boobs, no bum. And then it became a thing with the Kardashians, you know, curvy, big bum. But now, have you seen, it's going back. Didn't Kim have loads of reduction done on her bum?
I think they've all,
they want to now go back to like the skinny look. I mean, they have loads of money, so they can just reverse whatever they do. But if you go and have surgery to try and look like this, and it is just a trend,
and not all of us have like unlimited money, where if we like say we go and get a boob job and we think, oh yeah, love that, like not everyone has the money to then have it reversed or take them back out, or you know, and then pop them back in when it gets trendy again.
Like, imagine it becomes trendy to have a really big waist. You know how everyone wants like a skinny waist like that? Imagine it comes trendy to have like the square shape.
God, how are we gonna do that?
And then people are going to start getting like filler, like in their
waist.
Sad.
But anyway, mum's eyebrows. That's how we got onto the topic.
But yeah, eyebrows are your own.
What are mum's eyebrows like now?
Really thin.
Really thin?
I don't know if that's just though because she maybe had them done really thin all the time and now they just don't grow back.
Yeah, maybe. I wonder if there's anything I've ever done because someone said something, or someone's...
I mean, really minor, but I know it was trendy to have your belly pierced. But I definitely got my belly pierced because you got your belly pierced.
Really? Well, I definitely got my belly pierced because it was just like a massive trend. I don't know if having a belly piercing is still very trendy.
No one talks about it. It's like...
Yeah, it's like it never happened, doesn't
like
exist.
No one talks about this anymore.
I know.
Does anyone go to get their belly pierced anymore?
I wanted my belly pierced so badly. My mum was constantly like, you're not having it done until you're 16, you're not having it done until you're 16. I can't actually remember how old I was when I got it done in the end.
I think you were 15.
It was like such a trend to have your belly pierced. I still have my belly piercing in, and I actually remember a guy, he had like a bit of like a belly button piercing fetish, and he used to say to me like, it's so sexy, like I love it.
I think it was seen as quite like...
But this was quite recent. This was obviously not before Frank, but like recent in terms of like that.
This was like 2 weeks ago.
This was like a few days ago. But now I don't know if it's like, do people even notice? Like, I would notice massively if I took mine out, just because I'm so used to having it done. But I don't think anyone else would even bat an eyelid if you didn't have your belly pierced.
Has it gotten really loose?
Mine was always quite loose.
See, I've taken mine out. I took mine out a couple of years ago.
I don't think they ever did mine properly. I don't think they got enough.
I had quite a lot of...
See, I don't have a lot of skin.
Tight.
No, mine's really loose. Mine doesn't have like a lot of skin. And it's the same with my bloody ears. I don't know if I'm just unlucky. When I first got my first piercing done in my ears, they fucked up and pierced one of them really low down. So I can't really wear earrings.
And as you get older, it will become really, like a slit.
And it really bothers me because... if I want to wear like hoops or like whatever, and I have got my hair like tucked, like you can really tell that one's like so much lower.
Yeah,
and it's really annoying because there's nothing I can. They've never healed over. There's nothing I can do about it. Like they're never gonna heal. I'm gonna have them forever. But like it is really annoying. And they did the same thing with my belly button.
Did you go to the same place?
No, I think I got my first hole pierced at camping in East Wittering, opposite the big supermarket. I think there was like a piercing shop there, and I'm pretty sure I got my, I don't know why, I just remember that.
Weird.
And then all my other hots I think I've done myself, and they do close up.
Yeah, see, I've done second and thirds myself on the lobes, and they closed up.
Yeah,
because I never really wore anything.
I don't really wear earrings.
No,
I don't know, but I would love to be an earring person. Like all my friends are such earring people.
Yeah,
and I love the look, and I think it looks so nice on everyone.
Yeah,
but I just think I look like an
Same.
idiot.
Like it
just doesn't suit me.
I just don't like earrings. Like there aren't a lot of earrings where I say, oh, I really like that. I don't like a lot of them.
I like the mini like little cuffs and like little huggies and stuff like that. And I have my cartilage pierced. What ear is it? I think it's this ear. And I really like that. And I always do normally have little studs in just like my first hole. Yeah. But like I'm not someone that, but I think it's maybe because I also always wear my hair down. I never wear my hair up, so you can't really see my ears that much anyway.
This is why I should have loads of ear piercings, because I always wear my hair up.
Yeah, and it does look so nice.
Well, I kind of started to do my ears because I got the scaffolding done, and then I probably would have continued, but because of my work they made me take it out before it was healed. And now I have a cauliflower ear. And I'll never be able to get anything on that now.
I have a cauliflower tongue.
Anyway, I wouldn't be able to get a cartilage or anything done because it's just fucked. But it's not healed completely. Yeah. But it's not.
But you couldn't get anything in it.
Yeah. And I had to go back to the shop to get it taken out because I couldn't do it. God, it was painful. It was just painful all the time. But yeah, I loved that. I had my nose ring, my scaffolding. I was just a bit like that.
Yeah, you were.
And I probably would have continued doing that.
You were headed down a certain garden path and something came along and...
Well, it was my job. I started my job, my placement during uni, and they were like, because of the nature of the job, which was so silly because I was just in the office, but because you have to train, you have to like go into the unit. Everyone has to do it.
In the lab.
It's not a lab, it's a clean room. They're so different. You can wear earrings and whatever you want in a lab. Clean room is completely sterile.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think we're just picturing you in like a white lab coat, like with goggles on, things blowing up in your face, but that's not it.
Let me show you the actual. Although I was never a manufacturer, but to give you more of an idea of what people look like.
No, because now I'm picturing Grey's Anatomy where you just wash all your hands and put all that coloured stuff. That's terrifying.
It is. You do have to wear like...
Do you have to step into one room and then it goes and then you step out into another?
Okay, no, it doesn't. It's not like the movies. It doesn't go but you have different grades of room. So you have, well, in that company, it was A to D. So grade D was like the warehouse area. And then grade C is the first. So you do your first change.
And you get into a certain outfit that they've given you.
You've got to... Do you want me to go through it?
I mean, not if you're just going to bore us all half to death. No, but if it's going to be quick.
You got to change one, and then you change into some like blues and some clogs, and then you go and you have to like swivel across a bench, and you do all your sanitization and all that, and then you go into a clean room because you're then in like a grade C, and then you go into another change room and you put another suit on and like boots and another pair of gloves and like the hood and everything, and then you go into your grade B, which is the clean room, and then your grade A, which is inside the cabinet, is like the sterile. But there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, so you don't shed any particles, anything. You can't, like, you have to walk with like your hands like this, and you can't make any like sudden movements because it's all about the airflow and the particles and everything.
So mad.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Why have we gotten onto that?
Belly button piercings.
Yeah, no, the nature of my job, the first day I started training, they were like, I had acrylic nails, I had like piercings. They were like, you have to remove all of it, otherwise we'll find another student. I remember I went and I called mum, and I was nearly in floods of tears because I was like, really, really want this job, but like...
I remember it was so dramatic. I remember you being like, they want me to take my nose ring out, and I was like, just take it out.
No, but I couldn't. Like, I couldn't. I had to go back to the shop to get it out.
Yeah.
I feel like I just have issues with piercings.
I don't think you were meant to be pierced.
My belly button, though, was fine. Never one issue with it. But I remember a time where I wanted dermal ones. I wanted like... Oh, I think they were...
yeah.
I think they were hip ones.
Yeah. That was trendy.
To have like the little studs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did want all that. But anyway, my point was, I had piercings, and I probably would have continued getting more piercings had it not been for that. I literally stripped everything. I got my nails removed, took all my piercings out, and I kind of just never went back.
No, but I think it's also like when you're a bit younger, like you want to try things. Like obviously I got my tongue pierced, which when I think about it, it's just kind of weird and crazy. And
Stick your tongue out? I can't see it.
It's kind of the same as your ear. Like there's still a hole there, but like I couldn't get anything in it.
Right.
But it's scarred really badly and I'll have that forever. And I loved my tongue piercing when I first got it done. I thought it was so cool. And then like a year or so went by and I started growing up a bit. And I remember I just used to feel really self-conscious when I was around certain people and I would hide it. And I'd be like, it doesn't feel very like me if I'm like hiding it from people because I feel a bit embarrassed that I have my tongue pierced. Because obviously there's certain connotations that come with having your tongue pierced. Like,
well, that's like, sorry, but who was it that told our whole entire generation that if you get a tattoo you won't get a job?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a great job.
Yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? Like, oh, if you get a tattoo you'll never get a job.
Which is ridiculous. I guess it's something your parents say because they don't want you to get a tattoo, maybe.
Yeah, maybe they meant more like if you get like some sort of big spider going down your face or something. Or like the hands, like people always like don't get tattoos on like your hands or where you can't cover it up. Obviously like your tattoo and my tattoo are quite like hidden.
Very well hidden. Hid mine for 4 years.
I remember when Dad first saw my tattoo because I never told him I got it done. And he gave me a necklace, I think, for like my 21st birthday or something. And I was like, oh, do you want to put it on me? And I have a tattoo on the back of my neck. And he came round and I pulled my hair and he was like, what's that? And I was like, I just did not know what to say. And he was like, it's not real, is it? And I was like, no. And I remember the first time, do you remember in the swimming pool at Colette's when I swore in front of Dad? I will never forget it.
Yeah.
It's like a feeling.
Oh my God,
it's like ingrained. That feeling is like ingrained in me. Like I just remember how I felt at the time. And like,
but you felt like shame and that's horrible.
Yeah, I did. I felt so embarrassed because we didn't swear in front of Dad for a long, long time. And we don't really.
Oh, that was funny.
Swear, like, well, but.
Wait, was that the ship thing? No, that was another time.
No, that was another time.
And we tried to cover it up.
Yeah.
We were walking in. Where was it?
Trafalgar Square.
Trafalgar Square. They had one of those ships in a bottle, like like a giant ship in a bottle. And Amy went, shit, or something, and then she went, ship. She went, oh look, ship. The ship in the bottle. And we were going, ship.
It just fits so well. I accidentally said shit in front of my dad and then I just looked up and saw the ship and I was like, ship.
I swore I was in my team meeting the other day and I kind of just forgot where I was. I'm very unprofessional with my own team. And I was just like, oh shit. I think I was running the screen and I was like, oh shit. And then it kind of occurred to me that maybe I shouldn't have done that in front of my whole team. And then I was just like, we're all adults,
again, it's like the whole, like when you go out like drinking with your workmates, like you feel like you should, but like everyone swears, like, everyone drinks.
Yeah, but like everyone in the professional environment in a meeting, I was like,
no, I think swearing in the workplace is probably fine.
Yeah, but
you only said shit. It's not like went fuck shit, wank bollocks. Fuck. Don't know why I just said that. I'm so sorry. That was awful. Might cut that out.
I'm gonna wee.
It's because I had a really weird dream the other night, and I'm not even going to explain it to you. But it was.
I think it can be left to the imagination with that phrase.
But I remember when I swore in front of Dad, proper time I swore in front of Dad for the first time, and I think I said fuck, and I was just mortified. We were in the swimming pool at Colette's, and we were playing sharks. So I must have been quite young. Just playing sharks.
Shark and Mermaids.
Shark and Mermaids. What a game. What did we even
Our dad
do?
would literally just try and chase us around the pool and we'd pretend to be like mermaids. He'd be the shark. He'd be like...
That's so sweet.
And we were like, oh my God, so scared, like swimming away.
Yeah.
And he'd obviously swim like really slowly. And just like, no. I think it was just more the thrill. We were thrill seekers.
Adrenaline junkies. I think I was a mermaid swimming and I came up from the water and Dad was right in front of me sharking and I just went fuck.
Yeah, I think it was.
And then I just straight back under and swam away.
You often do that. I
run away.
You're always flight.
I'm flight.
I'm fight and you're flight.
Yeah, I'm like, see ya.
And I'm like, come on in.
That was weird. But it's just that feeling, like I still remember the feeling of how how like embarrassed and mortified and scared I was because I'd just sworn in front of my dad, who I didn't think knew I swore.
With our dad, we have a different relationship with him than like if you had said it in front of mum, it wouldn't have been as bad. But because have like, it's a different sort of relationship we have with our dad.
I think
because of how it.
Actually telling someone about this at the weekend, and I was saying that we sort of describe it as more of like a grandfather granddaughter relationship. I don't know if he would agree or if he would feel sad if he heard that, but that's just kind of, and Hannah and I have never had really grandparents either. We do have one grandfather who's still alive, but we're just not really that close with him, so we actually don't really know what a grandfather and granddaughter relationship is really, because we've never really had it. But that's what we, I think, imagine. There
are exceptions. Some people are really close to their grandparents, but you are a little bit less close. You see them less often.
You're slightly removed. You're not as open. You maybe don't do things like swear in front of them or, you know, tell them that
you'll wear something a bit more conservative when they come round.
Yeah, or you drank a whole bottle of vodka in a field the other night.
It was always, you'd buy the big bottle of Boost, pour half of it away, pour the Glens into it.
I liked a bottle of Lambrini with a
straw. I loved a Lambrini, but I had a really bad experience, and I was like foaming at the mouth at a gathering. It was really quite bad. They were going to take me to the hospital, and then I thought I was a mermaid when I was younger. You are lying if you say you didn't pretend to be a mermaid when you swam.
I still do it now.
Literally, I wanted to be Ricky, and I'd always like do this and pretend to like heat up the water.
I know. Isn't it weird that she hasn't really gone on to do anything, or has she? Maybe she's more of an Australian actress, but like Cleo.
Phoebe Tonkin is stunning, like beautiful.
And she's obviously in quite a lot of stuff.
Isn't it nice that they both
and Rebecca.
Yeah, they crossed over.
Oh my god, yeah. I did know that, but I've just suddenly re-triggered. Yeah, that's what I mean. They were both in Vampire Diaries, and poor Ricky, whatever her name was. She was my favourite. God, that was a big part of my identity when I was younger. Mm-hmm. I always wanted to go and find like the moon pool. I used to sit there and search like real mermaids. Mermaids are actually quite scary though.
Yeah.
Like the real, like obviously mermaids aren't real, but like the mermaids in things normally are quite scary.
Evil.
Yeah, they're evil.
Like webbed hands and like
sharp teeth.
Yeah.
It's like Pirates of the Caribbean or something. You see mermaids.
Yeah.
And they're like really evil.
Yeah, yeah.
That's who Frank dressed up as at the weekend. It was his birthday.
Who's... What? Oh, just a pirate in general.
No. So we had to dress as evil villains, but we were all given our villains. We didn't get to pick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was given Bellatrix Lestrange just out of a hat. That was great. And Frank was the guy, Hector Barbosa. That's it. From Pirates of the Caribbean. The evil villain. The evil like pirate. I think that's his name. It was so fun. We played... I mean, I haven't watched it, but have you watched Traitors?
Well, no, but when Frank was staying here, he made me watch the whole, like, intro, like, trailer thing. He was like, oh, you'll love it. You should watch this. He was sat here watching it. I'd probably watch it, but I don't think Joe would.
No, he keeps telling me to watch it with you.
Okay.
It's all the craze. It's all anyone's talking about. And we played it on Saturday night.
Really?
Around the table. And it was actually so much fun, and I would actually highly recommend it. I mean, if you've seen the show, you'll know how it works, but you close all your eyes, and then Rad went round and told everyone if they were like a villain or if they were a werewolf, and then each night someone dies, and then you have to work out who killed them and who are the werewolves, and you have to eliminate people, and we all just sat around a table. I don't know if that's how it works in the show. I think it is.
I don't think they're werewolves. I think they're just traitors. They're just like they're just murderers.
Maybe he called us werewolves because we were doing evil villains.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we were like villagers and werewolves, and then like every night someone would die and we'd have to guess who killed it, and then you'd have to stand up and fight your case and be like, no, I'm not a villain, like I'm not a werewolf.
Oh, I bet Frank won.
Nah, he was killed off very early on. Would highly recommend. But I haven't seen the show, so I didn't really get it, but now I've played that game, I think I should probably watch the show. Yeah.
Well, sorry for the avid Penthouse Diaries fans.
The Penthouse Diaries, the Diaries who are here just for
that special segment.
Well, we did say it's probably not going to be every episode.
Thank you so much for listening.
As always, we have loved having you here at the Penthouse. Next time on What's our podcast called again?
From the Penthouse.
Next time on From the Penthouse.
Yeah, crackers. Haven't done that in a while. So you can find us on Instagram and TikTok just at From the Penthouse.
Or you can drop us an email, contact@fromthepenthouse.co.uk.
And also head over to our YouTube to find the full video of this podcast. Also, share us on your stories. Try and get the word out a bit. Like, if you enjoy listening, then we'd really appreciate a rating or a review wherever you listen. And then just maybe a share. Like, if you
send
have a
it
friend
to your friends,
maybe like
is looking for two best friends to chat to every Tuesday. As always, thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. I envy you say it too fast. I don't know when to cut it.
As always, thank you so much for listening. We will see you next Tuesday. Gonna have to say it again. As always, thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you next Tuesday.